Hello Glammers and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Now don't forget to click on the subscribe button and that notification bell for my upcoming future videos. Due to the pandemic we are facing, always remember to protect yourself while in public. Wash your hands often, sanitize as much as you can, and stay healthy. I love you all. I was on Pinterest browsing around and I came across these beautiful wall lighting torches. I would like to create my own using my own creative mind. If you would like to find out how I created my very own wall lighting torches, just continue watching. To start off, I'll be using display cardboard and I'll be using just the sides. Next, I'll use my ruler and marker and I'll be making a long pyramid shape. I will have a complete list of all items used in the description bar below. After I was done with my measurements, I'll use a blade to cut it out. I didn't want a pointy torch, so I'll cut the tips. Next, I'll be using two 32-inch bamboo skewers and I'll measure to the size of the cutout. Once I was satisfied with my measurements, I'll be using a dog nail trimmer, and I find using dog nail trimmers to cut bamboo skewers, you get nice, even, precise cuts. Once I was done, I'll be using hot glue to glue them a ½ inch from the edges. By adding the skewers, it made the board hard and stiff. Next, I'll be covering the front of the board with mirror reflective tape. Next, I'll be using 3 remote control LED touch lights. I'll be placing the touch lights 4 inches apart. Next, I'll be using my ruler and marker and I'll draw a 3-side square, and I'll repeat the same steps on the next 2. Once I was done, I'll use my X-Acto knife to cut the 3 sides. All 3 cutouts will hold the lights and also easy access when it's time to change the batteries. And don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms for upcoming DIYs and giveaways. Next, I'll be using a chopping mat and I'll cut it to size, and I'll take the base and put it over, and I'll cut both sides 1.5 inches. And when tracing and cutting, be sure to cut it in an angle according to the frame of the base. And here's the size chart for all three. Next, I'll start by using the smaller size, and I'll hot glue the edges and then glue the edges to the edges of the base. When gluing, be sure to glue over where you'll be placing the touch lights. The spaces that are left without covering will be covered later on. Next, I'll be using 3 metallic gold placemats with a interesting web design. Next, I'll be applying hot glue, and I will apply the placemat over the base and continue the same steps throughout the entire base. Continue adding hot glue as needed to hold in place. Before I continue, I will add a clip in the back to tighten it and hold it in place while adding my glue. Once I was done, I will cut off the remaining. I will repeat the same steps on the lower side. I'll be using poster boards that I already have pre-cut, and I'll use them to cover up the open spaces. To hold it in place, I'll be using hot glue, and then I'll hold it very tightly. Once it's completely dry, just cut off the remaining. Next, I'll be using gold mirror duct tape to cover up the white areas as I go. Next, I'll be using poster board to measure and cut to the size that I need, and then I'll cover it with gold tape and place it on top of the base in between the empty spaces. On the upper edge, I'll use a strip not so wide. And when placing your strips, be sure not to cover any areas where you'll be placing the touch lights. I cut 2 strips from a poster board and cover them with gold mirror tape. Next, I will apply and cut using hot glue on both sides. My torches would not be completed without adding a touch of gold gem wrap. And here is the finished look. I really do love the way these torches sconces turned out. And also it brings that Roman Egypt vibe to my home. The lighting that it brings is incredible and the camera is not doing it any justice. By using the gold mirror tape brings it a shiny iron appearance. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this DIY video as much as I enjoy making it. Now don't forget, I post new DIY videos every week. Please like and share with family and friends, and subscribe if you haven't, comment if you wish, and click on notification bells for more upcoming future videos. Please stay strong, safe, and healthy, and I'll see you real soon.